What up, homies? This week's video is going to be a throwback take. Question 1. What year were you born in? I was born in 1997. Question 2. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. Yes, I do. And I actually got 3, I believe it is. Yes, I picked them up earlier. This first one is of me and my... I should hold it like that. That's me and my cousin. That's my cousin over there. I'm on this side. That's about a month after we were born. He's a day younger than me. This one's of me and my dad. Look how adorable I am. Focus on that face. I had big ears. I know. I was teased about it for a couple of years. And this is me and my cousin Dan. He's a year younger than me. So I graduated... Focus. I graduated last year and he graduated this year. Question 3. What TV shows did you grow up watching? Me growing up watching, I watched Zoe 101, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, also Sweet Life on Deck, That's the Raven, also Cory in the House, Hannah Montana. What other ones were there growing up? The Weekenders, Recess, Kim Possible. I grew up watching like all those kind of shows. I grew up watching a lot of Nickelodeon too, like iCarly, Drake and Josh, Victorious. I love that show, even though that came out like a couple years ago, I believe it was. I loved it. Question 4. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? Growing up, first when I was little, I was 5, I wanted to be a cowgirl and go to rodeos and everything and jump horses. I was a big cowgirl growing up, but I don't want to be that anymore. Also, when I was about 9 or 10, I decided, oh yeah, I love animals. I could be a vet. Realized you have to put animals down. Yeah, my mind changed after that. Don't want to be it anymore. Question 5. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't have any. My mom wasn't the person to, what would you call it, record you growing up. Oh, I gotta turn the brightness down on my computer. See, my mom wasn't the person to record. She never had a camera. She had a camera that took the roll of films, basically, and only took pictures. Question 6. What were your favorite toys to play with? Growing up, my favorite toys to play with was dolls, which would include Cabbage Patch Kids, Whipkins. I used to call those dolls when I grew up, because those are stuffed animals. Whipkins, Bratz, Mycene, Polly Pockets, Hamtaros. I also love to play with Dinkies, which is called small cars. I called them Dinkies growing up because that's what we call them where I'm from. I don't know what you call them where you're to or anything like that. So, question 7. What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? When I was little, I still remember this because I was outside with my mom helping her with the lawn, and I remember telling my mom I had to pee. She was like, "Oh, do you have to pee bad or not?" I was like, "No, I don't have to pee that bad." You can see where this is going. I peed myself. That happened a lot when it was wintertime. You had to be in a snowsuit, and you ran in the house and you had to take everything off and run upstairs. 2 flights of stairs. Not fun. Question 8. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. Ooh, I don't have anything from when I was in kindergarten. All my stuff from kindergarten is at my parents'. Question 9. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a kid. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Love that song. Also, it was the Incy Wincy Spider. The Incy Wincy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Also, this is kind of bad. I liked this as a kid, but Rich Girls. Rich girl, na 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 na. Got all the money in the world. Filthy girl. My cousin used to babysit us a lot, and she put that on my mom's computer when she got it when I was about 9, and I loved it. Question 10. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? Okay, I can't decide between magenta. I had the most best magenta costume ever. Or, what was it? A clown. We had a clown costume that was for me only. No, I think my brother wore it when he was younger, but it was for me too. I wore that. It was like a hand-me-down costume. Question 11. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were younger. One thing I remember when I was younger is my brother. He's 2 years old. I got 2 brothers. One 2 years older than me, one that's older than that. The one that's 2 years older than me and him, he liked to play dress up with me. Like, he dressed me up. See, I had a whole whack of play jewelry, which is actually play jewelry. I had jewelry growing up. Kid jewelry, play jewelry, plastic as anything, and clip-on earrings. So I had like a drawer, a box full of it, and a drawer, because I had like a white kind of organized type thing, and I had one drawer of it filled with this jewelry. Loved the jewelry and everything. But that's not you should let me have that when I have a brother that loves to be a pain in your butt. So one day we decided it would be fun to get. I also had pretend makeup. So one day my brother decided to ask my mom if we could use some of her makeup. Makeup she don't want no more, and she wouldn't mind us frecking. She gave us some eyeshadow, some lipstick, and that's it. Just eyeshadow and lipstick, cause I'm little and we're pretending. So I thought I was just gonna use the fake one I got. No, he actually used what my mom gave us. Mom gave me a little thing for that do the eyeshadow with. My brother did my eyeshadow. He did my lips. And then he decided he went and picked up my clothes. He picked out a nice black shirt, a black skirt, I think, and I put on black tights underneath it. We're all black. Yeah. Decided to dress me up and get my mom to take pictures of me. Perfect thing to do, like me and him doing poses. Yay. Question 12. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Yes. It's home that my parents put away, so I don't destroy it, but one is a bear I got when I was at the hospital. Mom got it. And it came with a balloon that said it's a girl. I still have it. The balloon is still blown up. It's been 19 years. And I also got a pink bunny that says now lay me down to sleep. Now there's 2 versions of it I heard. The one I had was, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to the Lord my soul to keep, and see me safely through the night, and wake me with the morning light. Amen. That's the one I grew up listening to, because it was a bunny. I think I pressed it a lot growing up, so the batteries wore out quickly. Question 13. What was something weird you used to do as a child? Honestly, the weirdest thing I did as a child was I let my brother drag me around on a blanket. Now, if that's not weird, I don't know what is. Question 14. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? I don't honestly remember that much happening to me when I was a kid, but one thing I do remember is, and I'm kind of scarred from it because I got a scar, is when I was, I think it was 3. My mom told me. Mom told me this here because I couldn't remember exactly, but when I was 3. Me and my brother, we used to ramp around a lot. I used to chase him around. It basically Simon Says type thing. But one time we were running around. A minute. Okay. But anyways, one time when we were running around the house, running from his room to my room and that, I had a little like table, and it was plastic and everything. We had it in my room. Me and him got up. He jumped from that to my bed. So I went to try to mimic what he did. Did it first couple of times perfect. This time, for some reason, my foot slipped. So I'm standing there, my foot slipped. I went forward, and say this is the bed. My foot hit this corner part of the bed, and I split this eyebrow open. I think it was 3 or 5 stitches I had to get. At 3. Okay. Ooh, and last but not least, question 15. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? The technology has really advanced. When I was a kid, the best TV you could get was the colored, but it was the big TVs, like big back TVs, like they were life. You had those, you were good, you were set. We went through about 3 of them, I think, when I was younger, because my brother was kind of a nut job and liked to break things. And also, cell phones has advanced too so much. I remember my dad, when I was little, he used to have like a little Nika or whatever it's called. My dad had something similar to that, and now he has when I was a little older, he advanced to a flip phone, and he is not going any further than that. He loves the flip phone. And I think like music devices have advanced a lot too. Because growing up, everyone had like the iPod shuffles. Like those mini iPods, like the little turn thing on it. Those were the best thing. Growing up, I had an MP3 player. I got everything I used to have besides 1 iPod, 2 iPods. Let me get my box of goodies. So, this is my iPod today. This is my newest iPod I have. I had that for about a couple of years now. My first ever music device was this Cam Next MP3 player. Like, look how old, like, very bulky, and like, so small. Then, after I kind of broke this, and I was still too young to work, this is another Cam Next. It was the newer version of it when I was younger. It's still kind of thick, but it's so much smaller. Like, you put them together, like, look how much it's bigger. Like, what? Also, I find computers have advanced a lot. Like, my mom used to have a big when I was about 10, she got a big bulky computer. My uncle got my mom then bought, but my uncle brought it out and helped us set it up and everything. Big bulky computer that you needed a tower for, a big tower. Now we have laptops. Like, really? And a lot of people take it for granted, but I know I kind of take it for granted, but I don't really that much anymore. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Share this on all the social media sites. All my social media links are down below: Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Vine. And I will see y'all next time. Peace out, homies.